And if you don't know where to start, it can be overwhelming, even paralyzing. So let's fix that. Welcome to Simply Cyber, a community of tens of thousands of aspiring and active cybersecurity professionals focused on networking, knowledge sharing, and professional development. I'm Dr. Gerald, Auger, Chief Content Creator at Simply Cyber, inviting you to get the answers to your cybersecurity problems with hundreds of cybersecurity videos answering your frequently asked questions, interviewing industry experts, and live streaming daily cyber threat briefings hosted by me. Now get the stories and insights you won't find anywhere else. Hit subscribe now and dig into all the fresh content on the channel and in the community. Nothing should stop you from launching and leveling up your cybersecurity career today. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Today is Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. This is episode 621-ish of Simply Cyber's Daily Cyber Threat Brief podcast. I am your host, Dr. Gerald Auger. And over the next 45 minutes, not only are we going to go around the world, but me, you, Senfilus, Cherie Slam, Freaky Bob, bringing Australia online, Marcus Kyler of the Yeet Crew, Mari Lar, not only IT, Yeeton to the left, Regina Franklin, Yeeton to the right, hashtag Team SC. We got the mods like Jesse Johnson, Jenny Housley, Kimberly Can Fix It, Eric Taylor. Woo! We got Kashmir coming in hot, Justin Gold, a.k.a. J-Mod FedEx with the hump day. Guys, we're all going to be covering the top cybersecurity news stories of the day, and I'll be giving my expert opinion and analysis on each of these stories on what it means to you as a practitioner. So how can you use this information to drive cyber risk reduction in the most epic fashion possible for your business stakeholders? Or if you're looking to break into the industry, settle in, because you're going to be asked at any single job interview, how do you stay current in the industry? This right here is the answer, people. Boom! Daily Cyber Threat Brief. What about you? What do you mean, Daily Cyber Threat Brief? And you're like, oh, you didn't know? Boom, 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 boom. You're just dropping knowledge bombs all over the place. And the networking is top notch. Look at this. Hashtag Team SC flowing like a raging river. I love it. What's up, Space Tacos? That Indian kid, good to see you in chat. Dale Faye, as always. Mr. Green, Cat GPT, bringing AI into the main. Guys, it's going to be epic. Now, I don't research or prep for any of the stories that are about to come out, because I like to simulate as best I can that you and I are having a cup of coffee in the break room before work. Ugh. But did you see the thing last night? Well, here's my hot take on it, right? So it's all about good times. But before we get into the stream, I do want to say shout out and love to the stream sponsors. Start with my good friend, longtime sponsor, and many of you are squad members because of Barricade Cyber Solutions. Barricade Cyber Solutions. They're dedicated to helping businesses from cyber attacks and recover from the damage done. Not now, Aubrey. I'm doing an ad read. They're dedicated to helping businesses from cyber attacks and recover from the damage done. Now, cyber attacks, they suck. They can cause massive issues for businesses. They send dedicated, hardworking business owners into turmoil. And while we're getting better at preventing them, we can't stop them. It's cyber resiliency, not cyber security. So know what? Barricade Cyber Solutions knows how to mitigate the damage done by cyber incidents. For you Gen Z, hashtag the youngs, that means they know how to yeet threat actors out the environment. Check them out at barricadecyber.com. At a minimum, look at all that emote love. Let me drop some Barricade Cyber emotes in chat as well. Boom, 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 boom. Love it, love it, love it. Guys, at a minimum, write it on a sticky note, and right next to the sign on the server rack that says pull, like unplug in case of emergency, have Barricade Cyber Solutions number right there and call in case of emergency. They're basically digital firefighters. I also want to say mad love to Antisyphon training. Many of you are right now in the active defense and cyber deception course that John Strand's putting on, so you know dang well how good that course is. Overall, Antisyphon training is disrupting the traditional cybersecurity training industry by providing cutting-edge, high-quality cyber education to anyone. That includes Ima Akawara, Brian Bates, Philip Martin, Megan Gray, Samuel Martin, Shanita. All of you, regardless of financial position, can get in on the Antisyphon training action. You can get hands-on skills, practice what is taught, engage with a fun, inclusive community, and learn from some of the best practitioners in our industry. I freaking love Antisyphon training. I'm wearing a Black Hills shirt right now because that's how I feel about Black Hills, which is part of Antisyphon training. You feel me? All right, so if you're in the active defense cyber deception, holler at us in chat. But do know that next Monday, the 20th, where is it? There it is. You can get in on John Strand's SOC core skills for $0. Too late will be the cry when the man with the free training from the SANS instructor, who's an epic person, John Strand, has passed you by. So don't lose that, okay? Yes, this is exactly it. Thank you, Eric Taylor. Look it, guys. This right here is where it's at. Put the sticky note right here of Barricade Cyber Solutions, right on the right. Okay, that's what's up. Thank you very much, Barricade Cyber. Thank you very much, Antisyphon Training. Guys, every single episode of the Daily Cyber Threat Brief, just like this one, is worth half a CPE. So say what's up in chat. Marcus Kyler's injured or not feeling well. Yikes. Let's yeet that crap out of there, Marcus Kyler. Hope you're feeling better. I didn't catch what the problem was, but hope you're feeling better. Guys, each episode's worth half a CPE. Simple. Say what's up in chat. Wish Marcus Kyler a speedy recovery. Say hashtag TeamSC. Do a high five emo. Whatever it is you want, just do it so you show up in chat. Grab a screenshot, file it away, and once a year, count how many screenshots you have and divide it by 2. Mwah. Chef's kiss. We make it wicked easy here. It's as easy as that. If it is your first episode, thank you, Kuda Chimera, hashtag TeamSC. If it is your first episode here, welcome to the party, pal. Drop a hashtag first timer in chat. Hashtag first timer in chat. Oh, Marcus's daughter. Oh, Marcus, I hope Marcus's daughter is feeling better. Ain't nobody got time for being sick. Marcus's daughter, speedy recovery. All right. So, hey, say hashtag first timer in chat if it's your first day, your first episode, right? Really quickly, Devin Grady with a super chat. Thanks, Devin. Zero experience to technical cyber role is still possible. I started as an IT security specialist on Friday. Thanks for all you do. And Devin, thank you for the super chat, first of all. Second of all, thank you for the opportunity to literally play my favorite sound effect on the board. I came in like a yes, sir. Another one busting into the industry. Love it, love it, love it. Great job, Devin. We're super pumped for you. Reminder, there's a video on the channel on how to destroy your first 90 days at any new job. Go check it out if you'd like to, take advantage of it. That's why I made the video. All right. Also want to say brand new to chat, first episode, Mayo to Media. Hello. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to the party, pal. Squad members, please drop those John McClanes in chat. We got to welcome our first timers. We want them to become second timers and long timers. Woo. All right, guys. Charles Asamoah Boateng with a first timer. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to the party, pal. Data side, dat side. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to the party, oh my God. I love it. I love it. Look at all you guys. I love it. Newcomers. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what's up. Let's go. All right, guys. Hey, you first timers, dat side, Charles, Mayo to Media. You guys picked a hell of a day to be. Sorry, Kennedy. You picked a hell of a day to make it your first time, because what we do every single Wednesday is demonstrate how awesome the Simply Cyber community is with a very fun little activity that we like to call Worldwide Wednesday. This is about to get super lit, so settle in. First, I got to do a little read because Worldwide Wednesday is presented by IT Pro TV. Excuse me, not IT Pro TV. It's presented by IT Pro from ACI Learning, the international online training. And normally I have a landing page. Where is it? Normally I have a landing page, but it's broken right now. So I guess I'll show this because that's what that's what the sponsorships agree to. But maybe I can do this. Does this work? There we go. ACI Learns, the international online training solution that professionals in audit, cyber like us, and IT turn to for binge-worthy content. You can use my promo code, I think, Simply Cyber 30 to get 30% off your first month or first year. Notice to ACI Learning, I have messaged them to get this sorted out. But I'll tell you, Daniel Lowry, Sophie Goodwin, Kathy Chambers, they have great people over there, great product. If you're looking to skill up quickly, if time's important, ACI Learning is a good option. All right, guys, let's do this. Ready? Let me take a slug of coffee. All right, here we go. First timers, long timers. Joshua Hothouse or Joshua Holthouse. Welcome to the party, pal. Joshua Holthouse, Aaron KG coming out of the woodwork. We're going to give Aaron KG a welcome to the party, pal. Jack Scott is in the house. All right, guys, we are about to light this candle. So do me a favor. I'm going to set the clock for 2 minutes, 22 seconds. All you got to do is tell me where you are. I'm going to light this map up, and we're going to see if the Simply Cyber community live right now at this very minute has representation in every continent around the world. So let's do it. I'm going to set the clock to 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Mods, I'm going to need some help. Let's go. Where are you? All right, David Robbins is in Wyoming, bringing the United States online. Northeast Texas is in the house. Cyprus, Texas, Belgium, Bjorn. Love it, Bjorn. Thank you so much for being here. Belgium. All right, we'll come back to Belgium. I'm sorry. It's so close. There it is. I got it, Bjorn. Beaumont, Texas in the house. Hey, Kansas, I see you. Leo down in the DR. I love it. DR. The DR is online. What's up, Low Country Jody Store? Love it. Big Colorado coming in, DH. Alberta, Canada's in the house. SSD's bringing on South Africa. Freaky Bob, where is our Australia? Nigeria's in the house. Yes, sir. Come on, Nigeria, where are you? Boom, Africa, online, West Virginia, Evans in New Jersey, PA, Zimbabwe, Kudakai Mare bringing it on hot. Triple D is in the Philippines, bringing Asia online, winning. All right, let's go. Come on, Dad side. Let's go. Australia, Freaky Monk, a Funky Monk. I love it. Hot Lantis in the house. Michael Annam, HO, Ohio. Steven, Canada. What's up? Maritulis next to, wow, look at this. Look at this little country. I love it. Oh, my God. Get in here. I can't even. It's so small. I can't. We will get this. There it is. We lit it up. Wow. Ghana. Charles, the new member in chat, bringing Ghana online. Yes, sir. Love that. Ethiopia. Dude, Africa, you guys are crushing it. Colombia. Andres Molina bringing Colombia online. Hello. Deep River, Connecticut. Jackson. Nigeria. Sydney. Joe is bringing Australia online too. Colombia. Togo. Deep River. Ethiopia. Ghana. I love it. Germany's in the house. Thank you, Germany. Good to see you. Boom. Kenya's in the house. Where's Kenya? Kenya's right in the middle, isn't it? Holy crap. That was hot. Where's Kenya? Hold on one second. Let's bring it down for a second and take quick inventory. I got to get caught up. Where is Kenya? Computer, show me Kenya. I feel like it's right in the middle. This is the segment of the show where I prove that I need to go watch reruns of Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego. All right. England, UK, we're just cleaning it up here. Jamaica me crazy, am I right? Okay, don't do that, Jerry. South Florida, Bangladesh. All right, hold on. We're running into overtime here, but I love it. Boom, Bangladesh, more Asia coming online. We got it. Kenya, East Africa, Somalia, Egypt, Libya, Tanzania. Did I already light it up? Oh, yeah, I already lit it up. All right, guys, let's check it out. Let's check out what we did here. Argentina. Holy crap, we had Argentina in the house? Okay. All right, so let's take a quick, Tom Bishop, obviously. That's like a free bingo square. Tom Bishop from the boot. All right, so check it out. I'm taking a quick look. I see North America, South America. Leo brought in what we'll consider Central America, the DR, because it's in the middle, not really Central America. We've got Europe, Africa. You guys came out like bosses. The rest of the world, take a look at Africa. We got South Africa, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Ghana. Togo's in the house. Let's get Togo in here. I saw you. Australia, Asia, a little bit of Middle East. So, hey, guys, as far as I'm concerned, absolute win. Nice. We, you, me, Cybercycle, Edward Moore, we just went around the world. So I'd like to congratulate all of you. Because we literally just crushed that. You first-timers, that side, Charles, come back next Wednesday because you're going to see it again. And the whole reason we do Worldwide Wednesday is to demonstrate to you how diverse, how equitable, how inclusive, how supportive, how amazing the Simply Cyber community is. Hashtag Team SC. I am so pumped to be part of this community. You guys freaking rock. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Now, as fun as it was going around the world, we do have work to do. Wah, wah, wah. So, do me a favor. Get your cup of coffee, get your cup of water, get your cup of tea, whatever you got, whatever you want, get it. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do the Chiron. Give me 1 second. You guys can watch how the sausage is made really quickly. I have a Python script I wrote that does this. Doink, doink, doink. And there's the Chiron. Do me a favor. Talk amongst yourselves while I get the Chiron going. All right. This used to actually be the show intro song. And someone actually messaged me and said, Jerry, it sounds like I'm having a rave in my office. Like, my boss walked by and said, like, are you having a rave in here? So I don't normally use this, but hold on. I got to get rid of this one thing. There we go. All right. Now do me a favor. Sit back. Relax. What's up, Chuck? Chuck's in the house, everybody. Dr. Finest in the house. Do me a favor, everybody. Sit back, relax, and let's let the cool sounds of the hot news wash over all of us in an awesome wave. I will see you guys at the mid-roll.
Is a critical part of any organization.
Whoops, hold on. Jesus, Jerry.
It's becoming a popular way for threat actors.
First time doing a live stream. Everybody. I'm just kidding. This is my 600 or whatever. This is probably like my 1000th live stream. All right, let's do this. Now sit back, relax, and let's let the cool sounds.
From the CISO series, it's cybersecurity headlines.
These are the cybersecurity headlines for Wednesday, May 15th.
Chris Rock in the house. What's up, Chris? Good to see you.
2024. I'm Sean Kelly. Singing River patient data was swiped in ransomware attack. Mississippi-based Singing River Health System has warned that more than 895,000 patients have been impacted by a ransomware attack it suffered last August. That number is roughly 4 times greater than the number of affected individuals the health system announced back in December. Exposed data includes names, dates of birth, addresses, social security numbers, and medical information. While Singing River said there is no evidence that the exposed data was fraudulently used, it's offering 24 months of credit monitoring and identity restoration services to victims. The attack was claimed by the Riceta ransomware gang, which is notorious for attacking healthcare service providers.
Okay, couple things here. One, okay, so healthcare, it used to be that healthcare was like off limits. Like threat actors kind of had this like agreement-ish that they weren't going to hit healthcare. And now like the gloves are off. Basically, international law enforcement is punching the threat actors in the mouth. Lockbit's been down, Black Cat kind of like exited, arguably, the heat was going to be on anyways because of how impactful the Change Healthcare attack was. Basically, so Riceta ransomware is one of the kind of tier 2, well-known kind of running around threat actor groups, and they go after healthcare systems. And why? Honestly, not that I endorse this. I always have to qualify this. I don't endorse this, but if you're a threat actor and you're trying to maximize your opportunity, manufacturing has been number one for a long time, because if you stop a manufacturing from producing widgets or whatever they're making, it directly impacts their ability to generate money. So they're inclined to make the hurt stop, aka pay for decryption or pay for whatever. If you're healthcare, number 2 most attacked industry, you have patient safety issues. You can't deliver healthcare. And in Change Healthcare's instance, you can't deliver like pharmaceuticals. You can't pay staff, right? It gets really hairy. On top of that, so anyways, there's an incentive there. On top of that, in the United States, and let me know, I know Chris Rock, Funky Monk, Freaky Bob are down in Australia. We saw some people from the UK up in here. So I'd be curious how it works in like, the national health system over in England and stuff like that. But in the United States, healthcare systems are consolidating. That's why they're called systems, right? This particular one operates several hospitals, couple hospice centers, which is like people who are elderly that need help. Like, when you attack one, you actually have this like spider web impact. So obviously the risk goes up because the impact goes up, which means the threat actors get paid, right? It's all about straight cash, homie. So so that's what you got to be mindful of. So TLDR, if you work in healthcare, you should know this. You should know, if you work in healthcare, especially coming hot off the heels of Change Healthcare and, you know, a million other like healthcare breaches lately, that you should be putting in best practices for preventing ransomware, but minimizing the impact of a ransomware attack, the ability to recover quickly, tabletop exercises, all the normal things that you should be doing. Now, one thing that jumped out to me is kind of peculiar on this one, and it's actually kind of low-key making me mad. Okay? What are we doing here? So there was a story last week about University of Georgia, like the Georgia university system. So the state of Georgia in the United States, like Georgia Tech and University of Georgia and all these other ones, like coming forward with an 800,000 student breach from Collab ransomware from the MoveIt vulnerability back last summer. Okay. So they're reporting a major breach that's like 7 months old. This is another 900,000 people, right? So get in line, 900,000 people. But the breach is from August of 2023. Again, that's like 6-7 months ago. I'm confused. How are we going backwards with notification? Like, there's laws like HIPAA. HIPAA, for example, requires you to notify people when there's more than 500 records breached. I don't think the time frame is 7 months, right? It's been a minute since I worked in healthcare, but I'm pretty sure you have to, like, God, it's been a minute, but they used to have this wall of shame, and it's not even a wall of shame anymore because no one goes and looks at it. This was a good idea back in the day, but you could see here, look at all these healthcare systems, right? Minnesota, New Jersey, blah, blah, blah. MedStar, 180,000 people. Inland Physicians, 70,000. So, guys, here's the deal. Ortho, Connecticut, 118,000. You see these on stream, right? Here's my thing. Like, this is a fine story, but like, data attacks, data breaches, they're happening all over the place. And I can't throw shade at this company, Singing River Health Systems, because they said there's no evidence to suggest that the 900,000 people's information has been used by threat actors. But here's a free 2-year identity theft protection service. Free, bro? Complimentary 2 years of service? How about you breached my data, bro? It was under your stewardship and you didn't protect it. Again, I understand that you can't prevent all attacks from happening, but my point is, it's not complimentary. It's to make me not sue you, all right? And final thing, I take zero, anything. I take zero value from them saying there's no evidence to suggest the data's been weaponized by threat actors. No kidding. Like, who... Like, do you think Singing Healthcare Systems is going on the dark web and trolling around looking to see if that data's been weaponized? No. I feel like it's plausible deniability. Again, I don't research these shows. Anyway, all right, so let me calm down because I'm like, now the mods are getting on me. I'm sorry. Singing River Health Systems. Let's go.
POC exploit released for D-Link router 0-day. Researchers at SSD have discovered a vulnerability in D-Link EXO AX4800 routers that could lead to complete device takeovers. The attack sends a specially crafted Home Network Administration Protocol, or HNAP, login request to the router's management interface. The router responds with a challenge, a cookie, and a public key which can be used to generate a valid login password for the admin account. SSD contacted D-Link 3 times over the past 30 days to share its findings, but said the router maker has not responded. The researchers have now made the proof of concept exploit publicly available. Until a firmware update is made available, router admins should disable the device's remote access management interface to prevent exploitation.
All right. So just when you thought it was safe to go on to the next story, welcome to the party, pal. All right, so check this out. The story, like for practitioners, the 30-second nugget here is that if you're running D-Link XO AX4800 routers, which I don't even know, who uses these? Is this like I'm looking quickly. Typically, you can tell if they're designed for home. All right, so this is a home router. So small businesses may use this, right? Soho, right? So I'm a one-person business or, ish, and I could be using this router, but you're not going to find this in corporate environments. There's no racking and stacking of this router. But if you're a small business, if you're an MSP and you're dropping these routers in customers' environments, they probably are internet facing, or they could be internet facing. Let me rephrase that. And there's a 0-day exploit that has been released. That means threat actors can exploit these devices fairly easily, right? Now, it's a POC, which means proof of concept, if you didn't know that acronym. And proof of concept means it will exploit the vulnerability, but not do anything else. Maybe it'll pop calculator. But when you give threat actors a POC, it becomes easy to extend that. And instead of popping calculator, it pops, I don't know, like your shell code, or it pops some script that you ran, or it runs whatever, like arbitrary code execution. Well, not really arbitrary code execution, because that's more like in the in memory. But my point is, this isn't good. Okay. Now, the real story here, they buried the lead, but this is why you tune into the Simply Cyber Daily Cyber Threat Brief. The real story here is D-Link. You messed up, bro. D-Link.
You are so dumb.
For real. So check it out. Security researchers, SSD is a known security researcher, okay? They find a 0-day, congratulations, SSD. They notify the vendor, which is called responsible disclosure. This is how you're supposed to do it in 2024. They tell the vendor, hey, you've got a real problem. This can be exploited. It's a problem. And D-Link from the story basically says like, la, 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 no, I don't hear you. Like, I don't know if they have like a shareholders call, a quarterly all hands meeting coming up or something like that. They're in the middle of a merger acquisition. I don't know what it is, but they definitely stuck their fingers in their ear and went la, 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 la. So because of that, the security researchers are left with this option: not release it and not get credit for their security research. Or they did everything they could in good faith. They gave an opportunity to the vendor, and now they release it. This is a huge, arguable topic in our industry. So if you're new to cybersecurity, InfoSec, whatever, this is a philosophical discussion. Should they have released it or not? Because I guarantee you, this will turn into exploitation by threat actors within the next 2 weeks. All right? There may even be a story in the news coming up in the next 2 weeks of, D-Link XO exploited results in, ransomware attack or whatever. And we're going to point to this story and we're going to go, right? Like my kid just taught me that one. This is like a Gen Z, like, I don't even know what it means. Like there's a lot of Gen Z words and motions I don't understand, but this felt right, like right at the time. Okay. Let me know in chat, you youngs, if I just used that incorrectly. Kashmir, J-Mod, I'm looking at you. All right, so here's the deal. If you do find something, notify the vendor responsibly, and if they stick their fingers in the ear and ignore you, you have every right to release it. Let go.
Google to use Gen AI to help identify phone scams. At the Google I/O 2024 Developer Conference on Tuesday, Google previewed a generative AI-driven feature that will alert users to potential phone scams in real time. The feature will be built into a future version of Android and will use Gemini Nano, which can run entirely on device. The system effectively listens for conversation patterns commonly associated with scams, such as fraudsters claiming to be bank representatives, offering gift cards, or making requests for passwords. When a potential scam is detected, a pop-up notification will alert a user that they may be falling prey to unsavory characters. No specific release date has been set for the feature.
All right, so a couple things here. One, again, thank you, Google. I know Google got rid of the do no evil thing. That's what, because they entered China and were censoring their Google results, but whatever. I really appreciate Google. We saw in the news, Monday or Tuesday. What's up, Moshe Levy? Good to see you. We saw in the news the other day, like Apple and Google partnered together to make it so if someone had an Apple AirTag stuck on you in a creep kind of way, it would notify you, hey, what's up, Arthur in Uruguay? I love it, bringing it online. So Google continuing to push the fold. One of the major emerging threats is the use of AI to do deep fakes, business email compromise, larger societal impacts, like having, I don't know, like Joe Biden kick a baby or something like that, or have Donald Trump I don't know, doing something nefarious, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? It could be anyone. And we're actually seeing instances of phone calls coming in where it's, someone pretending to be the boss or whatever. We saw in Hong Kong a couple, maybe months ago, a $25 million business email compromise where the financial analyst literally was in a Zoom call with the CFO and the CEO who authorized them to release the money. And both of the CFO and CEO were fake AI or deep faked. So long story short, go Google, let's do it. If you can make people aware that they're watching modified, synthetic, AI enabled, not real content, let's go. Okay. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, of course, this is just going to follow the tried and true cybersecurity threat actor model of cat and mouse, right? So if you didn't know, we are locked in an eternal struggle, right? I'm looking at you, blue teamers and people who are on the side of good, right? We're locked in an eternal struggle. Threat actors figure out how to do buffer overflows. We come up with DEP and ASLR. Threat actor, which stops that. Threat actors are like, oh, that doesn't work. So then they come out with techniques to do ROP or return-oriented programming, which gets around that. So we figure that out, and we come up with control flow guard, which stops that from happening. And then they come out with jump-oriented program, right? So we are in this constant struggle because at the end of the day, the threat actors, the way they feed their kids, the way they put Gucci on their feet, great cash, homie, is with cybercrime. And if we are putting up roadblocks in front of them, they're going to find a way around them because that's how it works. So this right here, I think it's going to be quite the similar parallel. Google's going to make you aware, and then the AI is going to get better and trick the Google or maybe circumvent it, whatever. But this is where we're going. And I, for one, am pumped that the big tech companies, while they are ASLR, not ASMR, Jesus, DJ Bisek is got nails on a microphone and crinkling packing peanuts.
North Korea once again tied to tornado crypto mixer. United Nations sanctions monitors reported Friday that they have investigated 97 suspected North Korean cyber attacks on cryptocurrency companies between 2017 and 2024, resulting in theft of $3.6 billion. The monitors say that the total includes $147.5 million stolen late last year from the HTX exchange and then laundered in March through the Tornado Cash crypto mixer. Tornado Cash was sanctioned by the U.S. 2 years ago over alleged support for North Korea. In 2023, two of the mixer's co-founders were charged with laundering more than $1 billion. The monitors also said that a number of the thefts resulted from North Korean workers inadvertently being hired by small crypto companies. And now,
all right. So North Korea doing North Korea things. Okay, so check it out. A couple things. One,
I'm a crypto evangelist. I love it, love it, love it.
Okay, so that's Charles Finfrock. I am not a crypto evangelist. Okay, I just love that sound effect. Okay, so check it out. North Korea, Lazarus Group, if you're familiar with the threat actor Lazarus Group, if not, worth Googling. Lazarus Group is in the, is like, Lazarus Group is basically North Korea's like primary import as far as GDP goes, right? They rob financial institutions all over the place in order to bring money into North Korea so they can buy like, ballistic missiles and whatever and be kind of seen as a first world power. So the thing is, they have some of the largest, most salacious, make a movie, get Michael Bay on the line. We need Michael Bay, Steven Spielberg, like The Rock, starring The Rock and Jason Statham, movies of Lazarus Group's exploits. The Bangladeshi bank heist where they tried to steal $1 billion. The Axie Infinity Ronin Bridge where they stole $600 million. The list goes on. Lazarus has been at it for a while and they're very good. Now, here's the problem. And this is my main problem with cryptocurrency to begin with. And I know JMod right now is going to the moon with the Shiba Inu coins or whatever. And guys, I'm not throwing shade. If you're into crypto, go for it. But it's not for me. Here's the problem. North Korea has, $1 billion in crypto. They got the fattest wallets on the planet, right? Oh man, look at me. I'm washing myself with Bitcoins. We're going to the moon, Supreme Leader. You can't buy anything with it, right? So you need to convert it into actual fiat. You need to convert cryptocurrency into something that people actually care about and use. Now you can exchange, say $200 million of cryptocurrency for $100,000 in cash, right? There is that on the out of market transaction. But for the most part, my point here is North Korea's washing themselves in Bitcoin, but they can't convert it because the second they try to convert it on any exchange, the exchange is like, nope. Like they're not allowing it. Because of OFAC restrictions, because Department of Treasury restrictions, mixers, tornado mixers, like these sites, they're not okay. So North Korea is basically left holding their junk in their hands. Sorry, Kennedy. Even though I didn't swear, that's probably inappropriate. They're left standing there with nothing except a cold wallet that can't buy anything. Okay, so they're trying to do it. And they're able to get $147 million through. Okay, so here's my thing. Actually, hold on. I got a little too hot around the collar. If this is true, if they were able to launder $147 million in just March of 2024, that is very interesting. That is very interesting. You can see North Korea has stolen up to $3.6 billion. And, okay, so I'm actually stunned. I'm stunned that they were able to get $147 million laundered. That means for me that these money exchanges or mixing platforms like Tornado Cash, they're complicit. They know without a doubt that illicit funds are being laundered through their platform. They can claim that it's for anonymity and privacy and, civil rights for humans, but there's no way they see this level of transactions going through and think that it's not illicit funds. This sucks. I know that the Department of Treasury actually has a thing on Tornado Cash, right? Let me just pull it up really quickly. I mean, this is like a year ago, right? U.S. Treasury sanctions Tornado right here, right? This is from August 2022. August 2022. So Tornado Cash, whoever's behind Tornado Cash, they're completely complicit. They are a money laundering business. Okay? It sucks that North Korea is able to get $147 million through. All right, let's go.
A word from our sponsor, Vanta. Are lengthy security reviews pulling attention away from your security program? With the largest network of trust centers, Vanta can help you streamline security reviews to win customer trust, save time, and close deals fast. Proactively demonstrate security by showcasing key resources like your SOC 2 or ISO 27001 and provide real-time evidence for passing controls. And when a security questionnaire is required, Vanta takes the first pass for you. Visit vanta.com/CISO to take a tour. That's VANTA.com/CISO.
Let's go.
Straight cash, homie.
I hit the wrong button. That's right next to the jump song. Hey, all you first timers, Charles, Dat Side, we do this every mid roll. Even more reason to come back tomorrow. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Hey, I hope you're getting massive value. I hope you're getting so much value from this stream that you're just like, like you're watching this on half speed because you're like, there's too much value. I can't handle this much value. If you are getting any value, education value, entertainment value, networking value, just good times value, do me a favor, hit that like button on YouTube. If you're on LinkedIn, you can hit it, but it has less impact. The whole reason I ask you to hit the like button, if you're getting value, is because it will trigger the YouTube algorithm to tell other people who like cyber content on YouTube that we're doing this. That's how we get first timers. Thank you. Thank you, Phil Stafford. Love it, love it, love it. Let's do this since we don't, the mid-roll special activity has already been done. Little nostalgia, everybody. All right, guys. Hey, shout out to the stream sponsors again. Barricade Cyber, Antisyphon Training, ACI Learning. Definitely appreciate y'all. Guys, hey, check it out. I want to give you an opportunity. You long-timers are fully aware of what this is, but you first-timers, check it out. If you would like to blow up your professional network on LinkedIn in a easy, meaningful way, 5 minutes a day, listen up. It's very simple. Go on to LinkedIn and search for the hashtag that you see in blue at the bottom right now. Simply Cyber Community Challenge. It's not really a challenge. It's a community initiative. You're going to love it. Search for this hashtag on LinkedIn. There are hundreds of posts with this hashtag because every day we get to know one more member of our hashtag Team SC community. Cyber Jedi has the baton today. We would love to give the baton to somebody else, Cyber Jedi Master. Let us know if you would like to carry the baton today. All you got to do is go on LinkedIn. If you take the baton, go on LinkedIn, share your story. Who are you? Why are you into cyber? How'd you find the community? Use the hashtag Simply Cyber Community Challenge. Tag me in it. We will amplify it. Everybody else, the best thing you can do is find that hashtag, connect to the people in chat, or connect to people who are posting, comment on their post, and connect to the people in comments. I swear to God, 2 weeks time, 5 minutes a day, you will blow up your LinkedIn network. Ask anyone in chat who has done it. If I am lying, call me out right now. I'm fully transparent. I'm telling you, this works definitively. Got a new first timer in chat, Zave Rapane. Zave Rapane, welcome to the party, pal. All right. Hey, if you got if you want to take the baton, let me know. Who wants the baton? Emmanuel Akpara says, you rock, Jerry, going through your cyber course. Started interviewing. Yes, sir. We're going to give you the yes for the interviewing. All right, guys. Normally I would cut back to the news, but this song is giving me the feels right now. So we're going to hit the la 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 la's. I hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone's having a great week. If you're not feeling good, I hope you feel better. We're halfway through the week. The weekend's around the corner. Let's get our la la la's on, y'all. Let's go. Habib A wants the baton. Habib A wants the baton. Let's go, Habib A. La 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 la's. Yes, sir. All right, guys, let's get back into the news. Let's finish strong. Let's go.
Ebury botnet diversifies with crypto theft. In its 15-year existence, the Ebury botnet has grown into one of the most advanced server-side malware campaigns. Long known for deploying spam, web traffic redirections, and credential stealing, Ebury has been deployed as a backdoor to compromise almost 400,000 Linux, FreeBSD, and OpenBSD servers. More than 100,000 were still compromised as of late 2023. A recent campaign uncovered previously compromised servers being used to perform address resolution protocol spoofing attacks against Bitcoin and Ethereum wallets on targets residing in the same network segment. These evolving tactics appear to be paying off, as August 2023 saw record-breaking activity from the botnet, with over 6,000 compromised servers recorded that month.
Holy crap.
And
wow. Okay. So this is really interesting. You don't see this very often. So I guess take note. At least I don't see it very often. This is crazy. All right, so a couple things. One, and this is myth busting 101. Guys, the reason that a lot of malware targets Windows systems is because there's more Windows systems in the world, right? It's not because malware doesn't work on Linux or Macs, right? It like we almost like dunk on people with Macs who like, because it's like, yeah, no, like malware does attack you. Linux, there is malware for Linux. You just see it less often. What's wild about this is this Ebury malware, which results in a botnet, has been around since 2009. Another thing that you don't see often, a lot of times threat actors, like basically once they tip their hand and the malware gets out in the wild and stuff like that, it kind of gets burned and then it needs to evolve or whatever. Like, for example, like Conti ransomware gang, when they were active, like literally they had a QA team that would regularly take the newest versions of the malware and run it against the current EDR or endpoint detection and response anti-malware solutions to make sure that their malware kept running. This thing's been around since 2009. Some of the people in chat weren't even alive in 2009. Kashmir, when were you born? Like 2015 or something like that? So check it out. 400,000 Linux and, basically free / OpenBSD servers compromised. Linux is a very popular server operating system because it can work really well. You can use it headless, command line, you can run around and do stuff. It's all sorts of good reasons to use Linux for a server operating system. Now remember, it's a botnet. Botnets are so hold on really quickly. The TLDR here is you should be looking for compromises, indicators of compromise. You should have some type of like malware detection on your Linux servers and not just be like, no, I know BSEC, that was the joke. You should be looking for malware on Linux servers just like you're looking for it on Windows servers. Again, with this one, it's a botnet. And the reason I want to bring up botnet is because a botnet's very valuable, but it can lay dormant. So you could have, like, let's just say that me, Ebony, Owen, and Chris K all have a business, right? And we have 1,000 Linux servers. They could all be compromised by Ebury botnet malware and just sitting there. Everything works. We're able to do our business. We're able to make money. We're able to do everything, right? And only when they activate the botnet do we notice any performance impacts, right? So just know that it's not obvious when you have a botnet infection, okay? Now, they said that it was very active in 2023. Again, I don't know if they're selling the service or, they just didn't have a need for it at this time. But let me see. Wow, okay. So this Russian national, Maxim Senik, got 4 years in jail for running the botnet. So even though they know who the people are behind it, the thing is still active. This is a interesting piece of malware. Definitely, I guess here's a pro tip, right? I always say, hey, you should kind of get familiar with some of the news stories, especially if you're a practitioner. You want to know what is going on in your own environment, what to look for, what to threat hunt, etc. But if you're looking to break in, you should at least get a couple current stories, get familiar with them, go a little bit deeper on them. So when you go into a job interview, you're just dropping nuclear knowledge bombs on the interviewers because you know more about current stuff than they do, and you understand the deeper impact of whatever's current. This one right here, this is actually a great story for that. It's been around for a long time, which is uncommon. They know about the back-end operators of it, even to send them to jail, and it still persists. It attacks Linux, which is an often overlooked kind of thing in our industry, and it's been weaponized for financial and crypto theft.
I'm a crypto evangelist. I love it, love it, love it.
So let's go. Ebury botnet. And again, hey, here's a fun fact. I have worked in the industry for a very long time. I have never heard of this. I don't know if anyone else in chat has heard of this, but don't think just because it's been around for a long time, oh, everybody knows about it, and I've got imposter syndrome because I didn't know about this. I should have known about this. Everybody knows about this. No, there's so much crap out there. Dude, I just found out about a ransomware threat actor that's considered top 10. I'd never heard of. So don't get imposter syndrome. There's way too much for us.
Now it's time for You Should Probably Patch That Patch Tuesday edition. Microsoft rolled out its April security updates on Tuesday, addressing 60 vulnerabilities across various software products, including 2 actively exploited 0 days. The first 0-day bug is a heap buffer overflow in the Windows Desktop Windows Manager, or DWM, core library. Exploitation of the 7.8 out of 10 severity bug requires elevated system privileges. As is customary, Microsoft did not share details of related indicators of compromise, which help defenders hunt for signs of intrusion. The second 0 day is an 8.8 severity security feature bypass bug in Microsoft 365 and Office. The company also urged Windows admins to pay attention to a critical severity remote code execution vuln in Microsoft SharePoint. Additionally, Microsoft fixed 2 issues that stemmed from their April 2024 security updates. The first was an issue causing client-server VPN connections to break, and the second causing issues with NTLM authentication failures and domain controller reboots. Meanwhile, Tuesday, Adobe patched 35 security vulnerabilities across a wide range of its products, calling attention to critical severity bugs in Adobe Acrobat, Reader, Illustrator, Substance 3D Painter, Aero, and Animate software programs. The company said it was not aware of any of these issues leading to exploits in the wild.
All right, here's a live look in at all you vulnerability management analysts hearing this story. I'm not making light of jumping out of a window in a building, but it is just funny. That is an overwhelming amount of 0-day drops. Okay, so check it out. Windows 60 patches, not out of control, but not great. What's an appropriate? Oh, yeah, here it is.
You gotta patch it.
You gotta patch it, guys. It's Patch Tuesday. If you don't know, every month on the the first Tuesday of the month, second Tuesday of the month. I thought it was the first Tuesday of the month. Honestly, I mean it is. We're currently. We just had the second Tuesday yesterday, so fact check me on that, please. But anyways, one of the Tuesdays in the month, either first or second, we'll get a confirmation. Microsoft releases this deluge of patches, and basically you got to race to get it patched, basically, okay? Now, not all patches are created equal, not all vulnerabilities that are patched are created equal. It's the second Tuesday. Thank you for confirming. So here's the deal. For you practitioners, this is what you need to do. For people looking to break into the industry, this is what you need to do, okay? One, you've got to patch it, right? Obviously, but do it in an appropriate way. First, patch systems that are like the IT staff, right? Because they'll know how to fix it themselves if it breaks. Then get some security champions in the business in different places. Have them patch. Make sure it doesn't break any critical apps that they have. Then push it wide to your entire workforce. Make sure that gets deployed. Then you have to do an identification of who didn't get it, because salespeople could be not connected back to the mothership. You could have special systems that are excluded from like your SCCM or like whatever you're using to push patches. Like you might have those people, so you're going to have to manually or physically go to them and patch them. You could have, just different situations. So that's the right way to do it. Now, Why do you need to do it fast? Because once a patch comes out, threat actors can take the patch and take the unpatched version of that binary and look at what changed and say, oh, we didn't know what the problem was, but they fixed this one thing. The vulnerability must be with that one thing. Let's figure it out to exploit it. Boom. That's how you get exploitation right afterwards, right? So you want to be careful with that. And it's not instantaneous, right? But if a threat actor wants to do it, they will. Also worth noting, CISA has a known vulnerability, exploited vulnerability catalog that is a great way to inform the way you need to be able to focus on what to patch first. You could see here, for example, 60, and then I'll move on to the next story. 60 Windows vulnerabilities were patched. I go to the known CISA vulnerability, exploited vulnerability catalog, and the very first one is right here, Microsoft's DWM core library Privesk Vuln, and it was added yesterday, okay? This is why you have to practice vigilance, and this is why cyber is hard, because it's all the time, right? This vulnerability is actively being exploited by threat actors right now. If you have this vulnerability in your environment, there are active threat actors who have a weaponized capability to exploit it. This needs to be prioritized. Now, it's a Privesk, which means they have to get initial access and exploitation, then second stage payloads to escalate privileges, but that doesn't matter. This means that it's being actively exploited, and the likelihood in your risk matrix goes up. Simple as that. All right. Let's go.
Data breaches in U.S. schools exposed over 37 million records. Since 2005, U.S. educational institutions have suffered over 3,700 data breaches impacting over 37.6 million records. According to new data from Comparitech, 2023 marked a record year with 954 breaches, representing a dramatic rise from 139 in 2022. The 4.3 million records compromised in 2023 soared 40% compared to each of the prior 2 years. Of the records compromised last year, 1.9 million were affected as part of 65 ransomware attacks, and 1.7 million records were compromised in third-party breaches. Colleges and universities accounted for 60% of breaches, largely due to the MoveIt incident.
All right. Couple things here. One, like education sector, they don't invest a lot of money. Like the education sector has a problem when it comes to cybersecurity, and I'll make it very crystal clear. They have a massive struggle bus. They don't have a lot of money to invest in good security. They have a lot of end users that want to research and collaborate and share with everybody and free love and free knowledge and let's go and we're going to solve all the world's problems, which is great. Enjoy your righteousness, enjoy your altruism. But the problem is when you want to share everything with everyone and you can't afford to secure things and do that in an appropriate way, you result in 37 million records being exposed. Okay? Like, to put it plainly, I'm greatly simplifying this entire issue, but that's the crux of the problem. Now, the MoveIt breach last year screwed up all the metrics, okay? The same way that in 2022, the Ukrainian-Russian conflict screwed up all the metrics with ransomware, right? If you look at ransomware in 2022, there was a dramatic decline, and everybody was patting themselves on the back. Look at us, we're winning. No, it's because all the threat actors that do ransomware got conscripted or turned their focus to fighting, in Ukraine. That's changed, right? Now that's stabilized, and you see ransomware taken back off again. The same with the MoveIt breach in 2023. There's all these massive, like, oh my God, look at all these numbers. It's because Collab ransomware had this golden ticket that gave them unbelievable, unfettered access to tons and tons of data. Mark my words. Here's a spicy hot take. Hold on. Here's my spicy hot take. In 2024, when we're doing year-end roundups, okay? And this is a long tail thing, so just hear me out. I'm never going to remember this. So, I won't remember where this hot take was, but mark tape. In 2025, early 2025, there is going to be massive publicity coming out about how the education sector and some other key sectors that were impacted by Klopp ransomware's Move It breach, how they had a significant decline, 50, 60% decline in data breaches in 2024. And vendors are going to cramp on top of that and be like, it's because they use our product. And in reality, it's because there was a black swan event in 2023 that skewed everything. That's a hot take. Give me some spice on that one. Borderline Eric Taylor level hot.
A glimpse into Africa's internet vulnerability early Sunday morning.
Hey, this is pretty timely. We've got tons of African representation in chat right now, right? South Africa, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, Ghana, Togo, Nigeria. Let's go.
Several African countries experienced a severe internet outage caused by 2 severed undersea cables. The incident is under investigation, but is suspected to have been caused by a ship anchor. The country recently experienced 2 similar disruptions, including back in February when a ship's anchor dragged through 3 cables in the Red Sea. Africa's internet relies on a limited number of fragile undersea cables, so when routes become unavailable, alternate pathways become jammed, causing service slowdowns. Repairing damaged cables can take weeks due to requiring specialized skills and equipment and fair weather conditions. Progress towards improving Africa's internet infrastructure challenges have been slowed by logistical and financial constraints. Experts say the problem needs to be solved through investment in diversified connectivity such as satellite internet links and vital communications infrastructure on the ground such as data centers and internet exchanges.
All right. Hey, Phil Stafford, just like, and Kenya's in the story here. Okay, so here's the deal. There's a couple things going on here that I would like to share. One, like, way to go, Africa. As a developing continent, I love what we're seeing. We saw recently Nigeria is investing heavily in training up their citizens on cybersecurity. We've seen Ghana, so Ghana's been in the news for a lot of bad stuff. Like there's a lot of romance scam coming out of Ghana, but obviously they have good internet and citizens that are interested in, getting educated and tech savvy. South Africa is, well known, et cetera. So, but the thing is, one of the vulnerabilities, or one thing that you need to think of, is the physical layer. So when we talk about OSI stack, right, or TCP IP stack, when we're troubleshooting network bandwidth, oh, hey, I can't get an IP address. Oh, hey, I can't ping whatever. Sometimes it's the physical layer. Case in point, I'll give everybody a true transparent reveal. I was having internet issues here in my studio, and it's because I was using like a 75-foot Ethernet cable to go from my wall to my desktop, which was like 4 inches away. And I got made fun of quite hard by BSEC and Basecase, but I put a 6-inch cable in and it worked perfectly. So you've got to consider the physical layer sometimes. Now, Africa's big thing is they're surging wicked hard on moving into more modern tech, but they have limited routes coming in from the internet, right? So, and if there's a physical layer impact, like dragging an anchor, then it can knock out your internet, right? So obviously the way to fix it is they need more routes coming in to Africa, basically. More stable infrastructure, more stability. And this takes capital investment, basically. That's all it is. It takes capital investment. I do want to point out, it didn't say it in the story, but I would be interested in how Starlink, or a technology like Starlink, could rapidly address this issue and turn Africa online at greater speeds, greater scale, etc. The other thing I want to say, and this is more of a spicy hot take, okay? Spicy! This is more of a spicy hot take. Actually, you know what? This take is so spicy that I'm going to wait for jaw jacking, which is the 30-minute Ask Me Anything kind of open forum that happens right after the daily cyber threat briefing. So just remind me, I'll save it for that because we are at time.
And that does it for today's cybersecurity.
And that does it for today's cyber stories. Let's go. All right, guys, we straight crushed it like a bunch of bosses. Before you all go, I want to share 2 things with you, Team SC, because I know some of you got to boogie out of here. This Thursday at 4:30 p.m., we're welcoming Auger. You want to talk about a baller? This guy has absolute baller status in the cybersecurity community. If you don't know him, you're about to meet what a boss looks like who does security research and speaks at all the black hats. 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. You're going to love it. I also want to share really quickly, John Hoyt is in chat. John Hoyt is the Clemson. Oh my God. No. All right. So John, I need a non-Spotify link because I can't pull it up on a Chrome browser. Basically, my friend John Hoyt is got a podcast that I'm coming out on as a guest, and basically, it's called Cybersecurity Mentors. Let me see if I can pull this up. Cybersecurity Mentor. I just want to share this with everyone because I think it's really cool. Let's go. You're going to love this, guys. Here we go. This will probably work. So check this out. This right here is... Oh, I don't want to open Spotify. So check it out. Right here, Cybersecurity Mentors podcast. This is really cool. If you're into industry, if you're into mentorship, they're interviewing different practitioners in the industry to get their takes. I was interviewed recently. The episode's going to be coming out very soon. And I just wanted to share this to let you guys check it out. John Hoyt, like I said, longtime friend and a great practitioner. John Hoyt is so hot right now.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
All right, guys. I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. I hope you got value from the stream. If you got a piece out, go crush it. It is hump day, so don't be fretting too hard. We're halfway through the week. Until next time, y'all, stay secure. Let's go get Jerry Guy and do that AMA love. All right, hold on. What am I doing here? Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Jaw Jacking. I am your host, Jerry Guy, coming hot off the heels of that nerd, Dr. Gerald Auger's Daily Threat Brief podcast. I hope all of you got value from that. Congratulations, Tyler Lee, on a new job. Yes, sir. I came in like a wrecking ball. Tyler Lee, how are you holding on to that until now, bro? Let's start with that. You're burying the lead. Thank you, Space Tacos, for the super chat. And congratulations, Tyler Lee, for straight crushing it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, Senfilus wants the hot take. Hey, guys, really quickly, if you're just tuning in or you just showed up, the next 30 minutes is going to be live. We're all live in chat. There's 400 people in chat with me right now, and we're basically answering all and any of your questions. This is a great community, supportive, inclusive, so don't be shy. Say what's up, and let's get sharing. I do want to share my hot take on this story right here. All right. So Africa's internet. So they talked about basically the internet links coming into Africa and how an anchor got dragged and broken. Here is something that's like really tinfoil hat, Cherry. Okay, here we go. I got to do tinfoil hat. So if you haven't been paying attention, there's BRICS, right? Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And then there's like Western, philosophy, democratic societies. And they're kind of like two different factions that are like starting to turn into like, two opposing forces that are juggernauts, okay? Now, one thing that China has been doing, and this is well documented, so this isn't some conspiracy theory, China has been investing heavily in building infrastructure in Africa. Okay, many countries are getting like airports and just infrastructure and stuff, and China's loaning that money and then basically loaning the money to the country, and then the country hires like companies, including Chinese companies, to come build these things. I know there's been some major ports that have been built, and one of the theories out there is that like China's basically trying to establish a larger presence globally as they move towards, challenging and for first world power. Now, the hot take here is that because of this current kind of constraint, if you will, of only having a few pipes coming into the continent, I could see it being kind of not espionage, but like nation state level missions to kind of disrupt internet in order to stifle or slow down development of certain initiatives. Okay, so that's the hot take. Is I know accidents do happen, but I do wonder if there's some more kind of thing going on. You know what I mean? So that's my spicy hot take. I don't know what you guys think. All right, hot and spicy. Let's go. Zach Morrison with a call. Is the job market in cyber right now hard? I've been struggling to find my first job in the industry. I even had ChatGPT help with my resume like you showed in the video. So first of all, good job, Zach Morrison. Yes. Good job on using that. Second of all, yes, the hiring in cybersecurity is hard right now. I will say, Zach, yeah, Belt and Road Initiative. Thank you, Tim's HM. The market is hard right now. What I would say is, Zach, you need, like, yes, your resume can be good, but you guys, I'm telling all of you, there's a whole reason that I push the Simply Cyber Community Challenge, okay? Networking is so valuable. Networking is so valuable. You can have a great resume and everything like that, but like the reality, Zach and everybody else, is many jobs do not get published, okay? Like cyber, the thing is with cyber, we need to move quickly because threat actors are moving very fast too. So when we have a need, when we get approved for budget, when someone quits on our team and we have to backfill it, if you think, just being real here for a second, if you say, okay, like, so Jide E works for me. Jide E is a GRC analyst on my team. Jide E, congratulations, got a new opportunity and quits. I need a GRC analyst now. Here are two paths. One, I go to HR. I tell them I need a rec opened up. HR takes 2 weeks to get it through ZipRecruiter and all these other things. Then the post is open for a couple weeks. I get a slew of resumes. I have to spend time reviewing resumes. Then I have to select. Then I have to schedule interviews. I got to coordinate with my team. I got to coordinate with the applicants. That takes weeks. So, and then, you know, maybe I come up with one, give an offer letter. There's negotiating. That whole process takes like 2 months. Okay, maybe 3 months if it's like a big org and it's everything's slow. Holidays, right? 4th of July is coming. Okay, so Zach, it's 3 months. Now, Jide E quits today. I know Space Tacos. I know she can do the work. I know that she's looking for, and again, this is a hypothetical situation. So if Space Tacos' boss is listening, like, this is hypothetical. I know Space Tacos is looking for work. I know Space Tacos is good people. I know Space Tacos can do the job. So I just DM Space Tacos and say, hey, are you looking for a job? I've got this and I can pay this. And Space Tacos is like, yep. That took about 15 minutes from when Jide E quit. I forward that to HR and say, I want to hire this person. Done. Now, in some industries and some businesses, you do have to go through a hiring process, right? Public sector, stuff like that. But a lot of private sector jobs, man, boom, I could have Space Tacos in like the next day, right? I mean, I've worked for some, I remember I had a situation. Now, again, your mileage is going to vary, but I have had a situation before where I got called by the CEO of the company I was working at, and they said, I'm not going to be able to pay you. Like, how long can, I think the conversation went like this. Hello? Yeah. Hey, yeah, no, it's weird. Why are you calling me at 8:00 at night? Oh, payroll's not going to run. How long can I go without a paycheck? I'm not going to go without a paycheck. Nope, thank you. Click. Hung up. I then called somebody in my network, a CEO of another company, and I said, hey, I'm available. Do you want me? And they said, yes. Can you start tomorrow? Now, in that situation, I did give it a couple weeks because I wanted to finish up the projects I was on. And I knew the money was going to come eventually for that payroll, and I did get paid, so don't lose heart. But that's how it works. That's networking to like the 1000th level, okay? So like I said, your mileage may vary, but that's what's up. Okay, so, and I spent a lot of time on that question. I'm going to go a little bit faster on answers now because anytime there's a question about networking, I go a little bit deeper because it's so important. It's that important. All right, so Charles, first timer Charles. Charles, I'll make you a deal, Charles Asamoah Boateng. I'll make you a deal. I will tell you, he says, I'm new to cybersecurity. Where should I start? I'll make you a deal, Charles. I will answer that question very well. I would love to know, Charles, how did you find Simply Cyber's daily cyber threat briefing today? Today is your first time here. Did someone tell you? Did YouTube suggest it to you? I'm very, very curious. Okay? Now, as far as where to start, the quick and dirty way is I get this question so often, Charles, that I literally documented it, and you can download it in this free book, okay? So first of all, Charles, go download this thing. This is 10 steps, macro level, like 10 big steps, macro level, okay? Also, because, macro level is fine, but like, what do I do with it, right? Oh, you could send me a bunch of resources. What do I do with it? Go here, Charles, and download this. I made this, I call it a cheat sheet, but basically it's, here we go. simplycyber.io/pivot. So Charles, here is the cheat sheet, okay? You sign up. Hold on. Charities that are vetted. Oh, you got to see so here, remind me about this in a minute. I accidentally started typing, for some reason I was typing Charles, not cheat sheet, but this came up because I actually queried this yesterday because I've got a great announcement for everybody. Again, I do so much different things that I forget to tell you guys a bunch of stuff. Remind me about this right after I answer Charles's question because it's a super cool thing for the community, okay? Charles, if you go to that thing, you're going to get this document that I documented, this cheat sheet I made, and it tells you for the macro level stuff in the book, this tells you the micro level stuff on where to get training, how to do it. Here's fundamentals, networking, IT networking, not social networking, operating systems, et cetera, how to get a job. This is all great stuff. Now, to give you a more holistic answer, Charles, one, you've got to get IT fundamentals. So learn networking, learn operating systems, at least a little bit. Get your Sec Plus certification. Get networking. Network your face off with community members. Volunteer where you can. And try a couple different things and find out what you like. There's a lot of opportunity in GRC and SOC analyst work. And there's going to be more in GRC pretty soon because of CMMC's coming. You hear those footsteps? It's CMMC. Now check this out, guys. I wanted to share something with you. Hold on one second. I want to see it. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on one second. I've got a couple things going on. Okay, so check it out. Many of you yesterday saw, we had like a sit-in yesterday, and many of you saw the new Simply Cyber Black Hills Collab t-shirt. If you didn't see it, let me know. I'm happy to show it again. The Black Hills Information Security and Simply Cyber have collaborated to bring a really cool shirt to the community that highlights GRC. Yes, sir, right? We are on a mission to make GRC socially acceptable, and the collab with this t-shirt is awesome. Now, one thing that you did not know, Glum Hippo, I will do the canoe mime in a second. So check it out. One thing that you may not know, the shirts at Black Hills Information Security, I think they're like $20, right? This is one of them, right? This shirt, great material, love it, love it, love it. I'll tell CMMC in a second. So this shirt is $20. Now you might think, okay, $20 is a good price, but there's got to be some profit there. There is, but check this out. I think like whatever delta, I don't know the exact numbers, but let's say the shirts cost $10 to make and Black Hill charges $20. Every penny of that profit, Black Hills donates to a charity. I don't think a lot of people know this. I didn't know it. Now, they donated to charity. So they're not even making money off of the shirts, right? It's a charity thing. Now, they said, Jerry, because we're partnering with you on this shirt, we want to give 50% of all the profit to a charity of your choice. So like Simply Cyber, we're going to get to donate to a charity. So I was looking at vetted charities because I wanted to see what's up. I think I've selected the charity, by the way. If you're interested, I will share. There's a lot of great charities out there, but I did select one. I talked to my family about it last night over dinner. Here, Ms. Julian wants to see the shirt. And when Ms. Julian asks for something, you better believe we're doing it. All right, hold on one second, Ms. Julian. I've got to do this like 3 ways from Sunday. Give me a second. You guys are going to love this shirt. Here it is. Stand by. All right, here we go. Ms. Julian, get a load of this. Oh my God, so hot. This is
That Hansel's so hot right now.
Oh, unequivocally so hot right now. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, I got the vapors. I do declare, Miss Devereaux. Oh my God, the vapors. Look at how hot this shirt is. Jeez. It's gonna come in small, medium, large, extra large. This I just like right here. Look at this. OMG. GRC getting full representation. Resistance is futile because if you think you're not going to comply, you're wrong. You busted. It is a dope shirt. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, that's where that is. Thank you. Oh, so good. Let that wash over you. All right. I love their shirts, guys. I literally have almost all of their shirts. My wife, Mrs. Auger, has a lot of their shirts. My kids have several of their shirts. We are clothed by Black Hills. Oh my God, it's so good. All right, so let's answer some questions. Like I promised. Glum Hippo says, can you do the mime canoe thing again? Okay, yeah. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Hold on. All right, that's not good. Hold on a second. All right, that's the best I can do. I'm not practiced in the arts. So Cyber Newbie says, what is CMMC? Oh boy, Cyber Newbie, settle in because here's the deal. CMMC is this cybersecurity maturity model, and it's basically this standard that the U.S. government, specifically the Department of Defense, is going to be requiring. Now, the reason I brought it up is because yesterday, and if you guys don't know this guy, Ron Ross, this guy's a legend. Okay, Ron Ross, this guy is a fellow at NIST. His public service to NIST in the 853 and everything is unequivocally, which I guess is my word of the day, valuable. This guy is legend, okay? And he just led the effort to publish the 800-171. Now, you might be saying, I'm trying to actually get Ron on stream, but you might say, well, I thought we were talking about CMMC, Jerry. What's this 800-171? Let me tell you, because it's all tied together, okay? Ooh. Boink, Rev 3. This just dropped, like literally, look, this just dropped yesterday, okay? The 800-171 outlines what cybersecurity controls businesses that want to do business with the U.S. federal government's Department of Defense must comply with, okay? So really quick to wrap your head around that. If you're a business and you make ball bearings for a tank, if you're a business and you make drones, if you're a business and you make educational material for support staff that support headquarters, if you do any business where there is a DoD contract behind it that pays you,
Straight cash, homie.
you will have to comply with CMMC, which means you will have to comply with those controls in 800-171. Now, of course, I'm simplifying it, right? Because like what controls, what level? Does someone who makes the F-35 Superjet the same as a company that makes pencils for, the Coast Guard? No, okay? But the important part for all of us in chat is when CMMC becomes required, businesses are going to have a choice. they're either going to have to comply with it, or they're going to have to not get awarded contracts, which means they're not going to get money, which means they're going to go out of business.
Straight cash, homie.
So they're going to want to comply with it. They're being required to comply with it. Now, what does that mean for you and me? My GRC friends, listen up. This is why GRC is the hottest. One, businesses are going to have to hire somebody to come in and explain to them what in the hell, sorry, Kennedy, what 800-171? Jerry, nerd, I can't bid on this contract unless we're compliant with 800-171. I don't know what 800-171 is. Explain it to me. First of all, so there's an opportunity for a job for us to all get paid. Second of all, the more important systems, right? Level 2, level 3. Again, I'm not going to get into the minutia here, but they will require independent audit of their systems, which means there's going to be professional services opportunities all over the place to audit businesses for CMMC level 2, level 3 compliance, which means more straight cash GRC audit work coming our way. Let's go. That's what's up, and that's why CMMC is so important. It is for organizations that deal with CUI. That's correct, Ms. Julian. But here's the thing, like for a company that makes ball bearings, right? Like what are the specs on that ball bearing? Like, obviously, it's part of a tank or it's part of some system. So that information is unclassified, but it's controlled because it's important, right? So getting into the definition of controlled unclassified information, that's a definition all unto itself. It's just there's going to be a lot of opportunity for GRC people. Charles said, my instructor shared a link on our platform, and that's how I got to know about the wonderful community. Yes. So Charles, whoever your instructor is, thank you. Oh, hey guys, I just remembered. I think I have the opportunity to give away squad memberships. I do. Hey, check it out. 5 new people. If you're here right now, 318 people, 5 of you are about to become squad members. Let's go. Yes, sir. There we go. That's how we do it. Robert Rittenhouse, welcome to the team. Temi07, welcome to the squad. Midin G, welcome back to the squad. Wathana Kai, what's up? Joel Marcano, what's up? Thanks for joining the squad members. And absolutely love it, love it, love it. I'm so happy that I have that opportunity to do that. Also, I think I can do like a membership milestone chat. I'll save that for when we launch the new shirt. Karate Joe says, I have asked about some lab sites in an earlier stream. Do you have any opinion on Let's Defend or Pico CTF? Yeah, so let's look at a couple labs sites. Okay, Let's Defend is good. Okay, Let's Defend is good. This is good for SOC analyst blue team training. Okay, I've partnered with these guys. I actually think I have a affiliate code that gives you a discount. Again, I'm terrible at the business side of things. I'm just into like community. So I forgot, but I do have a code for this, but I don't even care. Like, I'm just telling you, like, this is a great tool. Another kind of sleepy one that people don't really talk about, Range Force. This is good for SOC analyst, blue teams type stuff. Pico CTF, I've never used. Let me check them out real quick. So this is Carnegie Mellon. This already passed, right? So Pico CTF, I would definitely get into, okay? When it comes around, that's good. Another one is Meta CTF. I know that's associated with Black Hills loves this one. And John Strand typically says, what's up with this one? I'm getting a cert error. Okay. John Hammond has promoted this. John Strand has promoted this. I have not used Meta CTF, but what I will say is I know John Strand and John Hammond. They're friends. And if they say this is legit, then I'm fully behind it. Okay. So those are the things I would say on that, Karate Joe. I hope that helps. Laziness01 says, hi, I just got the Google cert. Do I need CompTIA A+ or just the CompTIA Sec+ for certs to help in my new career? I'm in Canada. All right, well, welcome to Canada. or welcome from Canada. You do not need A+, laziness. You do need Sec+, okay? You can get a job without either, but A+, hiring managers, like the A+ cert on the resume is glossed over. No one's like, oh, they got A+, let's look at that. Sec+, cybersecurity people will look at it and be like, okay, like just like, nod and move on to the next item on your resume. But hiring managers don't know what's what. So, and I hate to like poo-poo on hiring managers. And so I'm saying this in general. Let's say 80% of hiring managers don't know. So they use the Security Plus literally as a filter. 500 applications come in, filter on has Sec+. 200 have it. Okay, delete those other 300. Now let's move on to the next criteria. Okay, so it's not fair, but it's a tool that is used by HR and application tracking systems in order to filter candidates to reasonable numbers. So that's why I recommend you get it. All right? All right, Ms. Julian says Meta CTF is 10 of 10. That's a heck of a recommendation. So let's go. Definitely respect Ms. Julian's opinion. She knows what's up. Unless I'm crushing down on her with the Golgari deck at Wild West Hackin' Fest. I'm coming for you, Ms. Julian. I'm going to take the W. Best of 3. All right, let's go. What other questions people got? Any community stuff we want to talk about? Any community stuff? Oh my God, welcome to Buc-ee's. Oh my God, no. Hey, is Haircut Fish still here? Is Haircut Fish still here? The Haircut Fish. Great shirt. Haircut Fish and I wearing the same shirt. I bet you, is Deb Wigley in chat? Is Deb Wigley in chat? No. Deb Wigley and I typically, without intentionally coordinating, wear the same shirts all the time. So the question was here. Auger said, oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Caleb Reyes says, is Sec Plus and ISC2 CC similar? Good question. Let's take a look at it really quickly. And I want to comment on something Algier said as well. Where is it? Because it's a really, really interesting observation. Let's do this. So what am I doing right now? Oh yeah, ISC2 CC and Sec Plus. I've done a full review on ISC2 CC, but I forget it, honestly. When I did it at the time, it was an honest take, but I just need to look at the curriculum, okay? So let's do this, and then let's do this. The answer is no, they're not the same, but I'm going to explain why. Why? Where is the Security Plus domain? Oh, come on, man. All right, here we go. Bye, Jenny Housley. Oh my God! Hey, toss a little love to the mods. If you're having a great stream, it takes a village, and the mods are instrumental in making this a successful stream. So please, if you're a squad member, drop some mod love. Bye, Jenny Housley. Taking off. Come on, what's going on with this link, bro? No one's got time for this. Moving on to the next one. All right, here we go. I need the domains, please. Oh my God. Like, is it so hard to just get the domains? Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is how we do it. Like Montel Jordan said, this is how we do it, okay? So I'm looking at this right now. CC on the left and Sec Plus on the right, okay? So CC does security principles. Sec Plus doesn't really have a section for that per se. Fundamentals being like, what the CIA triad, etc. So the Sec Plus assumes some knowledge. Domain 2 on the CC is BCP, DR, IR, which is kind of weird that they would, well, I guess it's not that weird, but you could see the operations and incident response are mapped together there on the Sec Plus, so that is overlap. CC gets directly into access controls. I think maybe Sec Plus would do that with architecture and design or GRC, so there is some overlap. CC gets into SecOps, which again is that operations and IR. All right, so here's what I think. I think the Sec Plus, this right here, attack, threats, and vulnerabilities, like the actual things that you need to think about doing SecOps, and then implementation of security. Those are key differences in the Security Plus over ISC squared CC. On this side, you know, honestly, domain access control is important enough in 2024 with zero trust architecture and stuff to focus on that. There is overlap. My final hot take on this is there is overlap, but I think the Security Plus goes deeper than ISC2 CC. ISC2 CC goes wider. Sec Plus goes deeper. That's what I think. And if someone else in chat has a thought on it, let me know. Ain't nobody got time for that. You're right. I do space tacos. Let's add it to the board. Sheesh. Yeah, we got the sheesh, but I might have to get rid of that one. Sheesh. We haven't been using that. What sounder do we get rid of, guys? I don't have a lot of sound. I don't have a lot of spots left. Oh, I got one. All right, so BSEC. I don't know if BSEC's in chat still. BSEC, can you help me, please? Can I get the ain't nobody got time for that sounder, please? That'd be great to have that next to Anton Dobson. David Beard says, why are so many companies asking for ISO experience but do not mention NIST? I have no idea, David Beard. ISO is typically in Europe, so we don't typically see that. I did want to go back to a comment that Auger made. I'm going to say Auger. Auger made a really good point earlier in chat. Auger said, I think it's funny that Sec Plus is the standard and GSEC gets glossed over. It's just the thing. Honestly, if I had to guess, Auger, here's the reason.
Great cash, homie.
You got to remember, this is a tinfoil hat hot take. I have no insight into the reality of this, okay? But two things probably happened. One, CompTIA probably got to market first with the Sec Plus, first mover advantage in market, which means Security Plus got known as the standard, the same way Coke is known as like the cola and Pepsi is a laggard behind them. Also, CompTIA may have made some great relationships that had to do with
Great cash, homie.
that, you know, got in and got favorability of the Security Plus cert, right? So there's possible. Holy crap, BSEC, that was fast. All right. So we have our sound effect already. My goodness. My Guinness. So Space Tacos, you ask and you receive. So let me go ahead and save this really quickly to our audio file and see if BSEC delivered the goods. Here we go. Pull up my Stream Deck. You guys know that Geico commercial with the camel where he's like, Mike. Hump day. I love that commercial. My kids hate it at this point because I always wake them up on Wednesdays with it. All right, let's go. Let's see if this sound effect comes through. Audio sound effects, popular. And then let's see.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope, that is incorrect. I'm sure there's a soundboard somewhere. It's got to be this one. It's got to be the OG. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's got to be this one. Right? This is the OG. This is when like YouTube was a million years ago. It was when E-Bombs World was a thing. You youngs, you'll never know. E-Bombs World was a thing. All right, guys. What other kind of questions we got? SAQ has a question. Can we use microphones? Can we use microcontrollers to hack WPA3? Let's check that out. Looking at WPA3 protocols. Now, when you say microcontrollers, I'm not entirely sure what you mean. If you're talking about like flipper zeros, maybe. I don't know. Let's do this. Let me Google that. Microcontrollers hack WPA3. So here you go. You know what? It's funny. You asked the question, and I immediately thought of Cody Kinsey. If you guys don't know, this guy right here, Cody Kinsey, he is amazing. He's a great, great security practitioner. I've had him on the show a few times. I've done work with him. He is so cool, so smart. He makes great content. Retia is his channel, RETIA on YouTube. I'll share a link to this, but SAQ, here you go. This is, here's a video to answer your question about hacking WPA3 with microcontrollers. I'll leave it to you to watch the hour and a half video on that one. BSEC is telling me this is the actual sound effect.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That doesn't sound like it. That does not sound like it. Does that sound right to you?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't think so. I'm going to have to do some research on that one. Trust but verify, okay? All right. All right, SAQ. All right, Habib says that is her voice. All right. Well, I guess I've been corrected. So damn.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All right. Well, there we go. So we got a new sound effect. Thank you, Space Tacos. I'm wrong. I'll admit it. I'm wrong. I was wrong. So let me see. Got the coloring contest coming up. I haven't figured out like prizes for the coloring contest yet, but that will be coming up in June. All right. Really quickly, I just want to take a minute and I already said it once in the chat, but it always bears repeating. I would like to personally send a heartfelt, genuine thank you and appreciation for the mod team. Guys, I am so lucky. Simply Cyber community, all of us, we are so fortunate that the mod team volunteers, contributes, makes efforts, helps out on the regular. I am so appreciative. I just want to, hold on. How do I, every time I share like mod details, I end up screwing myself. So give me a second. I want to do this correctly. All right. I would like to let you all know Aaron KG, Base Case, Casually Joseph, that most people call him Cashmere, DJ BSEC, Eric Taylor, Jenny Housley, Jesse Johnson, Joel Belton, Josh Mason, Justin Gold, who you may know as JMod, and Kimberly Can Fix It are the mod team. And I am beyond grateful for them to help with the show, to stand in when I can't be here, to deliver value to all of us, to just be part of the community, and to align with the ideals and values of the community that I bring up at every quarterly all hands meeting. Support, inclusion, empowerment, inclusivity. I'm so grateful, guys. I don't think you know, like I would absolutely not be able to run this show without the mod team. So thank you. All right. Heart the mod squad. That's right. It's Jay and Michelle. I had to put lip balm on. My lips are chappy. They're chappy. Don't make me take the elevator out of here. Rex Cognitos with the super chat.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
The prize for the coloring contest should be crayons. I have none left in my pantry. Oh, that's a Marine joke.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
If you are a Marine, you know that you get made fun of for eating crayons. And if you're not a Marine or you didn't know, I guess that's the... I missed Eric and Stefan. Hold on. God damn it. Sorry, Kennedy. How did I miss Eric? I literally read the names from the mod roll. Give me a second. God damn. Hold on. Things have gone sideways. Hold on. God. Hold on. Hold on. Stand by. This is why I shouldn't do things. That's why I should just remain the on-air talent and leave production to someone else. I definitely said Eric Taylor. So go back and fact check that. And then I'm adding Stefan right now. What's his handle on? Why can't I find it? Oh, God damn it! How do I? Hold on. Let's All right. Okay, cool. I'm back. Everything's fine. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I just got buffer overflowed by everybody. Looks like we're going another bonus time today. Tacos do sound good. I had fajitas last night. All right, so let's talk right quick here. I have a question from Brain Layer Lab at Dakota State. Yes, sir. Go Trojans. Was there opportunity to research crypto for your PhD? I'm considering going there. So first of all, Brain Layer Lab, Dakota State University is phenomenal. Second of all, you can do whatever research you want. Like, that's the thing with a PhD. You get to pick the research. BSEC, I did tease that out. That's very funny that you tried to do that. Hey, listen, Dakota State University, great program, PhD. When you do research, you can study anything you want. So yes, the answer is yes, you can do crypto. And I will even say, I know this is a really deep, this is a super specific answer for one member of the community that's probably not going to give a lot of value to everyone in the community. But let me tell you this right now, Brain Layer Lab. There's definitely crypto courses that you can take, but I wanted to share this with you. What is his name? Oh my God. I can't believe I can't think of his name right now, but give me a second. You're going to see this in a hot minute, okay? Again, this is a really specific thing for Brain Layer Lab, but Yang Wang, that's who I want to... Yang Wang is faculty at DSU, this guy right here, okay? And he has a PhD in computer science and an engineering degree from Wuhan University in China. This guy right here, he's like next level smart, and he worked with Dr. Keith Jones on his dissertation that had a lot of like math in it. So I'm just thinking if you went there, like he would actually probably be a really good chair to work with on a crypto PhD dissertation project. Again, to the community. I know that's like super specific for one person in the community, but sometimes we're serving one person and that's it. All right, what else we got? Allis Kit? I don't know how to say that name. Question, I'm the only cyber pro at a municipal government organization. Oh my God. Preach. Is Justin Gold in the chat? Can we please? So Allisnikt is the only cyber pro at a municipality. My boss and I have decided to align our non-existent cyber program with NIST CSF. How should I start this? All right. So Allisnikt, first of all, love the fact that you're going to align to NIST cybersecurity framework. Let me give you two pieces of advice. One, if you have no cybersecurity program at all, and you're looking to like jumpstart something, I'm not talking you away from this because I do love myself some NIST cybersecurity framework, but you may want to consider just flirt with, come on, Justin Gold, your people are here. Municipality, understaffed. You may want to check out CIS 18 security controls. And I only suggest it, Allisnikt, because it's a little bit easier to ramp up quickly with this framework, okay? So first of all, I'm just going to offer that, okay? Now, if you really want to do NIST CSF, which I absolutely love, let's go. Here's what I would recommend. First of all, go to NIST CSF, download. Well, come on, give me some resources, Broseph. Download the they have the quick start guide, right? But what you really need to do is you need to download the Excel spreadsheet. Here, this is where you need to go, first of all, okay? Here's what I would recommend. First of all, get the NIST CSF, get the Excel spreadsheet that has all the outcomes and everything, so you have like the scope of your work. Then look through their organizational profiles and community profiles and see if there's something for local government, municipality. I don't know if there is. They just released these things. At a minimum, you might want to use the small business one, but you know, your mileage may vary. The idea is that you want to identify what controls or learning or knowledge, security outcomes you want from the NIST cybersecurity framework. So you have your scope. Then I recommend, they don't like it when you call tiers maturity levels, but that's basically what they are. So I would recommend tier like 1, tier 0. Okay. Tier 1, tier 0, right? Just to get your feet wet, get started. Then the work actually begins. You actually have to take your security program, look at NIST CSF for the controls that you are going to do, and then do an audit on yourself. Do we have this control? Yes or no? Do we have this control? Yes or no? Do we have this control? Yes or no? Once you understand what your gap is, you should have, basically you have your current state and then you have a target state. Where are you going? Once you do that audit and figure out your gap, that's your gap. So if you have let's say you have 50 gaps, okay? You can't close all the gaps in one swift stroke. This isn't a video game where you put in a cheat code, Konami code, and all of a sudden you've got 50 gaps closed. It's going to take money, time, resources, projects, and people in order to close all those gaps. So you actually have to look at all the gaps, prioritize which ones are low-hanging fruit, meaning you can easily solve them, or high impact, because you want to prioritize solving those first. Then you put together a project plan and start reporting to management. Here's our current state against NIST cybersecurity framework, so you can have a score. Then you have to say, here's our 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year roadmap on how we're going to get to our target state. Remember, really quickly, your target state doesn't need to be a 5.0. You don't need to go and shoot for the moon, because maybe for your organization, a 3 maturity level is actually quite appropriate, okay? I hope that answers your question. I do love talking some NIST. All right. So Justin Gold, definitely works at municipality, definitely feels the heat of what you're talking about, Alice Nitt. Bye, Laura Flores. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy jaw jacking. Hey, let me ask you this, guys. I haven't done this in a hot minute, but thanks, Jeff Thorne. I haven't done this in a hot minute, but let me know if you would. If you have any constructive feedback for jaw jacking, this is a cybersecurity AMA. If it comes from a good place and it's constructive, let us know, okay? Hey, I wish you took more questions. Hey, I wish you didn't go so long on certain answers. Hey, I wish you shared more resources. Hey, I wish you weren't here as often and other people were here. Whatever. Let me know. Oh, Glum Hippo, thank you.
Did we just become best friends? Yeah.
Glum Hippo with the super chat. Genuinely appreciate it. Guys, I don't do this for me, right? I don't go look at the likes. I don't flex when I'm at a cocktail party like, ooh, have you heard of my YouTube channel? I literally show up to serve you and help you guys. So for me, it's critically important that what I'm doing maximizes the ability to serve. That's why I'm asking for constructive feedback. Okay, so just let me know. Thank you, Phil Stafford. Yeah, Jerry guy, he's all right. So Justin Gold is Jay Gold in Discord. Yep, 100%. When am I getting the NIST tattoo? Oh my God. I want to get like that Danny Trejo tattoo, except like NIST. I got to tell you, they do make temporary tattoos. Maybe for Halloween, I'll get the I Heart NIST on my knuckles. 260 people in chat. Let's go. All right, Space Taco loves the resources, loves shawjacking. Good, okay. So again, the mod team, guys, I got to tell you, like the mod team's constantly giving good feedback, good constructive criticism, like making the show better. We're always trying to level it up. We're always trying to level it up better every day. J. Walter Smith with the question. I'm a fairly recent military retiree. Congratulations. Did HR for 20 years. Oh, even cooler. In school for infotech, still early. Would you recommend on should I look into GRC or SOC? Thanks a million. Honestly, J. Walter Smith, based on that alone, okay, I would recommend GRC. Now, in full disclosure, I love GRC. But my thought here is that you worked in HR for 20 years. So you are already used to understanding the business side of everything. You understand how to talk to people. You understand how to deal with kind of complex, critical situations. GRC, like, yeah, we do a lot of cool stuff with risk and everything. But GRC's main kind of function is to interface with the business, right? Like InfoSec is over here and the business is over here. And the little like airlock that connects them is GRC, right? So if you've got all that experience, that would be hugely valuable. And I think it would actually show up well on resumes for GRC jobs. JC says, jawjacking would be great with timestamps for Q&A. Yeah, that would be cool. Hey, if you guys didn't know, I don't know if you know this. Again, this is something that I forget to tell people all the time. I just want to make everyone aware. And again, I genuinely, seriously, strongly appreciate this. If you didn't know, Kathy Chambers and Kimberly can fix it in chat. Every day, the two of them carve off the AMA section, right? So starting at 9 a.m. and going to 9:30 or 10 today, I guess, they carve it off and they repost it on Simply Cyber Cafe on this website. So we don't have the timestamps, but we do have. What happened to May? Where's all the May ones? Huh. I was under the impression that they were posting them to Simply Cyber Cafe, so we'll investigate that. But my point is, there's an effort to get these on republished so you guys can just get the AMA stuff, okay? So it's not quite timestamps, but it is pretty cool. If you're interested, go sub over here. Okay. Okay, so basically... Oh, okay. So this makes sense. Again, this is a community volunteer effort. So there's no demand or expectations, but RSA impacted the ability to post. So they're just getting a little caught up. So definitely take advantage of this, please. It's a community service. It's why we do it. And shout out and love to Kimberly Can Fix It and Kathy Chambers for their work. All right, guys. 5 more minutes. Extended Snyder cut of jawjacking today and yesterday. Let's go. Kuda Chimera, shout out to the 2 Cyber Chick show. The community is missing a lot. I've been enjoying all their interviews with guests on the podcast. Tons of wisdom. 100% Kuda Chimera. So if you guys didn't know, again, Erica McDuffie and Jack Scott, who are absolutely phenomenal professionals and friends of mine. I love those two. You can see they actually, so Simply Cyber, the YouTube channel, hosts other people's podcasts because I love community. And Jack Scott and Erica McDuffie brought their 2 Cyber Chick show over to Simply Cyber every other Wednesday. And they're dropping mad knowledge. So if you'd like to get a little taste of something different, but is still Simply Cyber approved, check it out. I love them, right? And they just interviewed Joe Hudson. We got Troy Fine over here. Our very own Kimberly Can Fix It is in the house. Josh Mason, another Simply Cyber community mod. Definitely go check it out. I'm going to drop a link in chat to the 2 Cyber Chicks catalog. Guys, next Wednesday is the final episode of season 4, so don't sleep on that. Brain Layer Lab says, I was going to message you on LinkedIn, but this is a way better format. 100%. So, hey, let me be painfully honest with everybody, okay? Part of the reason I like doing jaw jacking and the AMA stuff is to provide a time-boxed opportunity to answer as many questions as I possibly can. What people may or may not know is I get like hundreds of DMs every day. Hey, Jerry, can you review my resume? Hey, Jerry, can we get on a call for 15 minutes? Hey, can you explain to me how to implement NIST? Hey, what do you think of this platform? I don't have time to respond to those, unfortunately. I don't scale well, and it hurts that I can't answer those questions, but literally I just can't. So this format is a better option for conveying it in a quick way. And any question I get tons of, I try to make resources for and then point people to, like the cheat sheet, like this book. So I just want everyone to know, I don't scale. So if I ignore you on LinkedIn or Discord, I have 1,000 Discord DMs of people. I just can't. I can't. So anyways, Jeremy Williams coming in hot with the boo-boo bus. Love it, love it, love it. Good to see you, Jeremy Williams. I hope everything's great. Brain Layer Lab, AI Jerry guy coming at you. Yeah, it could be. Could be. All right, guys. So we've got 2 more minutes here. If anyone's got rapid fire questions, now's the time. Jerry guy ain't got no time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Flakinator, have a good one. Heading to the threat modeling talk from Antisyphon. That's right. Is there a link for that? What is Antisyphon doing? Let's do that. Is that Wade? That's Wade Wall's chat. Or let's. Can we raid that? Can we raid this thing? Where is it? Let's raid it. Let's do a raid. Yes! This is right now. This is right now. Hold on. Let's raid this thing. You guys, if you're available and you want to raid this thing, let's do it. I love Wade Wells. Wade is wading through logs on chat. He's a regular member of the Simply Cyber community. This would be so fun to raid him right now. Let's do it. How do we, computer, give me a link. Hold on. I'm dropping this link in chat, everybody. Let's do this. Raid. How do we register? Register with a Zoom account. Okay. Oh my God, Brosif. Really? All right. I'm signing in. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Oh, it says 10:30, but they're probably having pre-show banner. Yeah. How do I'm going to join it right now. Come on. Join. Open Zoom meeting. Okay, hold on.
Recording in progress.
Yes.
Asked why it was early, and everyone said I could blame my brother.
Okay, so check it out. Where is Wade? Yeah, Wade's right here.
Oh, yeah.
By the way,
maybe we should explain that.
look at Wade's shirt, by the way.
Trying to, but
Nice shirt, Wade.
Yeah.
Nice shirt, Wade.
One reason why I said
All right, guys. Hey, if you can, let's go raid them if you want. Thank you so much. Oh, there's
Brian.
a YouTube link?
Thanks, Brian. I want to give a shout out to Wade, first of all, because
Hold on, let me see. Where's the YouTube link?
According to him, he actually wakes up this early all the time. But I do
Antisyphon
appreciate you being here early
YouTube? Or is
with
it Black
us.
Hills YouTube?
So if you are here joining us this early with us all today,
Oh, they're
we do
live. Yeah.
appreciate you being here.
Forget Zoom.
But
Forget
the
Zoom. Let's
reason-
get out of Zoom. Let's raid. Raid. All right, guys. Hashtag Simply Cyber raid or raid, whatever you want. Let's go. I'm Jerry from Simply Cyber. This has been an epic day. I will see you over in Wade Wells'